will hear 4 sections. Answer the questions as you listen. You will have time to check your answers at the end of each section. Now turn to Section 1. Section 1. You will hear a conversation between a customer and a travel agent about a weekend trip. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 10. Now listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 10.
Good morning. Welcome to City Travels. How can I help you today?
Hi. I'd like to book a short trip during the holidays. I heard you offer weekend packages.
Absolutely. We have several. May I know what kind of activities you're interested in?
Mostly sightseeing and a bit of adventure, nothing too extreme.
Great. We have a 2-day trip to Lakeview National Park. It includes hiking, a boat ride, and a guided tour of the wildlife sanctuary.
Sounds good. When does the next one leave?
The next tour departs on Friday, the 12th of July.
And how many people are usually on the tour?
Around 20, but we keep the group small for a more personalized experience.
Okay. What's the total cost per person?
It's $180 per person, inclusive of meals, transport, and accommodation.
That's reasonable. What kind of accommodation is included?
It's a 3-star lodge with twin rooms.
I see. And what should I bring with me?
It's a 3-star lodge with twin rooms. Just comfortable walking shoes, a hat, sunblock, and a light jacket for the evenings.
Got it. Where does the bus leave from?
From the main city bus terminal, platform 4, at 7:30 a.m.
All right. I think I'll book for myself and my friend. Can I pay online?
Certainly. I'll send you a payment link. Once we receive the payment, we'll email your confirmation and details.
Great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
That is the end of Section 1. You now have 30 seconds to check your answers. Now turn to Section 2. You will hear a guide giving information about a museum tour. First, look at questions 11 to 20. Now listen carefully and answer questions 11 to 14.
Welcome to the Grand History Museum. I'm your guide, Lisa. Today, I'll walk you through some of the exciting parts of our exhibition and facilities. First, let's talk about our sections. The Ancient Civilizations Hall focuses on early human societies, including Mesopotamia and the Indus Valley. It's ideal for school groups. The War and Conflict Zone showcases weapons and uniforms from the past 500 years. It's quite popular with older children and history enthusiasts. Then there's the Inventions Gallery, where you can interact with old machines and learn about engineering marvels. A great place for families. The Natural World Room features dinosaur skeletons and rare fossils. Finally, the Modern Art Space offers rotating exhibitions by contemporary artists.
You now have some time to check your answers. Now listen carefully and answer questions 15 to 20.
Now, let me give you some practical information. The cafe opens at 9:30 a.m. and closes at 5:30 p.m. The gift shop stays open till 6 p.m. Wheelchair access is available through the east entrance. Guided tours start at 10 a.m. every day and last about 90 minutes. Don't forget to visit our rooftop garden. It's open only between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. and is a perfect spot for a break.
That is the end of section 2. You now have 30 seconds to check your answers. Now turn to section 3. You will hear a conversation between a professor and two students discussing their group presentation. First, look at questions 21 to 30. Now listen carefully and answer questions 21 to 25.
All right, Tom and Anna, you both did your initial research on different renewable energy sources, right?
Yes, I focused on wind power.
And I looked into solar energy.
Great. Tom, could you start?
Sure. Wind energy is clean and efficient. One major advantage is its scalability. You can have large wind farms or individual turbines for homes. But there are issues like noise and visual pollution.
I noticed that too. Solar panels are silent and visually less intrusive, but they're less effective on cloudy days.
Now you have some time to check your answer from 21 to 25. Now listen carefully and answer question 26 to 30.
Did either of you look into cost?
Wind turbines are expensive to install but pay off over time.
Solar panels have become cheaper, and there are government subsidies in many countries.
What about maintenance?
Wind turbines require regular maintenance due to mechanical parts.
Solar panels are low maintenance.
Excellent. How will you divide the presentation?
I'll explain how wind turbines work.
And I'll talk about solar panel types.
Perfect. Make sure to include examples, visuals, and data. And remember, you have just 10 minutes. Good luck.
That is the end of section 3. You now have 30 seconds to check your answers. Now turn to section 4. You will hear a lecture about the history of writing systems. First, look at questions 31 to 40. Now listen carefully and answer questions 31 to 40. Today's lecture is on the evolution of writing systems. Humans began with simple pictographs, where symbols represented physical objects. These were used by ancient civilizations like the Sumerians. Over time, these evolved into ideograms, representing abstract ideas. Next came the phonetic alphabet, a major advancement, especially by the Phoenicians. This system allowed people to write sounds instead of ideas. It was more flexible and laid the foundation for most modern alphabets, including Latin. Paper and ink were invented in China and revolutionized writing. In the Middle Ages, printing presses enabled mass production of texts, starting with Gutenberg's press in 1440. In the digital age, we now use typing systems, digital storage, and even AI for transcription. But despite all these changes, the core purpose of writing, to communicate across time and space, remains the same. That is the end of section 4. You now check all of your answers from 1 to 40. Thank you for taking this full IELTS listening practice test with us. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and share it with your friends. And most importantly, subscribe to IELTS Hacker BD for more real test-style practice materials, tips, and strategies to help you achieve your dream band score. See you in the next video and best of luck on your IELTS journey.